The idea of a foundation to preserve 1932 to 1953 early Ford V8 history took hold and became a reality with the formation of the Early Ford V8 Foundation in January 1992. Jerry Windle, then president of the Early Ford V8 Club of America, was the originator of this new 501c3 educational organization. Shortly after, when donations of early Ford V8 memorabilia, engines, parts, literature, tools, etc. started coming in, a deal was made with the former Tao Ford Museum of Sacramento, California, to house the foundation's growing collection. Soon, with space at a premium at the Tao, Jordan Beller started accepting items for the foundation, mainly literature, at his Beller Museum in the Chicago area. Jordan was life member #1 in the foundation and a great supporter. Next, the Garlitz Museum in Florida set aside room for us to display even more items that we didn't have room for elsewhere. The foundation was growing and growing fast. In 2008, the decision was made to gather up all of our collections and move them to a new permanent home on land we purchased in Auburn, Indiana. Unable to afford to build our large dream museum at that time, and with time of the essence, we built and officially opened our Phase 1 museum. At first, its 8,000 square feet was adequate, if barely. In 2010, we acquired a one-of-a-kind important piece of Ford history, the original sign that was used outside the Ford Rotunda in Dearborn, Michigan. It was in bad shape, but a team of skilled volunteers soon restored this mammoth historical piece to its former glory. Restoration of the Rotunda sign took up a lot of room in the museum for many months. It soon became apparent that we were already running out of space. Our 8,000 square foot Phase 1 building was never intended to be the main museum structure, but a temporary one to house our collection and enable us to open it up to the public. Once folks realized that we had our own building, they started contacting the foundation to donate even more items, including vehicles. We needed more space, and soon. In 2013, with the aid of a major grant, the foundation acquired an additional 8+ acres of land, giving us a bit over 11 acres in total. We now had some 16 vehicles, 2 complete rolling chassis, 30 display engines, and not much room for more, but more promised. So in 2015, it was decided to add a large addition that would more than double our facility. A major fundraiser, the By the Foot campaign, was formed and building plans were drawn up. When we had enough money raised to begin the addition, a shocking but very pleasant situation occurred. It was the donation of a complete 18-vehicle collection. The donor was aware of our addition plans and how his collection would more than fill it. So he said he'd pay to build another addition of 10,000 square feet to house his collection. So that's where we are now. The By the Foot fundraiser is still in progress. Membership is growing, but increasing it is a very important step in keeping the V8 Foundation strong. Ford lovers from around the world are encouraged to join the Early Ford V8 Foundation Museum and help us continue to preserve Ford V8 history.